The shortstop, number 2, Mark Stevens. Designated hitter, number 23, Francis Steve. The right field, number 13, Caden Pierce. At catcher, number 20, John Mountain. First base, number 1, Maddox Johnson. The left field, number 12, Jackson Archman. Number 11, Jeff Keel. And pitching, number 22, Case Hagel. Now for the Enterprise Wildcats. At shortstop, number 1, Jack Williams. Second base, number 3, Owen Burrow. In left field, number 4, Winston Chisholm. At right field, number 5, C.J. Wilkerson. At third base, number 6, Drew Shively. At pitcher, number 16, Brady Richardson. At center field, number 17, Tyson Cole. At catcher, number 18, Peyton Eastman. And at first base, number 1, number 25, Will Powell. Ask everyone to please rise and we'll put your star national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we at the twilight's passing, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly seen, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Enterprise home field as the Wildcats will take on Gulf Shores on this Saturday afternoon. Gulf Shores batting first. This is a new stadium here for the Wildcats. First pitch, little high ball. Joseph Stevens batting first for Gulf Shores as he hits it up the middle fielded by second baseman, and it'll be out at first. Out number 1 of the game. Next up, number 5, Colby Franklin.
Second base, Colby Franklin.
He's your second baseman. First pitch is up, fouled off. 0-1 your count. Second pitch, another foul to the opposite side of the field this time. 0-2 now your count. 1 out so far, 0-0. Another foul ball. 0-2 still remains the count. Swing on the high, fouled it off. Good job battling there by number 5. 0-2 still your count. No runners on, 1 out. And another foul ball. Hit down third baseman line, bobbles it. And he'll be safe at first. Runner at first with 1 out. As number 2, Mark Stevens steps up to the plate. Catcher's gonna call time to talk things over with the pitcher.
Now for third at shortstop, number 2, Mark Stevens.
Mark Stevens, number 2, playing shortstop for Gulf Shores. First pitch, fouled. Runner on first with 1 out. 0-1 is your count. Checks the runner back at first. Second pitch outside, 1-1 now your count. Checks the runner back at first, safe. One your count with 1 out. Pitch low, 2-1 now your count. Runner stays at first. High and inside, 3-1 now your count. And strike, 3-2 now your count, full count with 1 out, runner on first. Hits one up the middle and bobbled it. But he was able to tag the bag before he dropped it, so out number 2 on second base there by shortstop. 2 outs now. Again, top of the first. As Thrasher Steed, designated hitter, steps up to the plate. Number 23 for Gulf Shores. Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch, hit, and great catch there by shortstop, and that'll be it at the top of the first. Your score 0-0 as the Cats look to get their first at bat. Enterprise getting their first at bat here at the bottom of the first. Number 1, your shortstop, Jack Williams, will be batting first for the Wildcats. Score 0-0. First pitch, low outside corner, ball. 1-0 is your count. Second pitch, a little farther out, outside, ball 2. Your count. Inside that time, 3-0 now your count. As Williams gets back in the batter's box. And it'll be ball 4 for Williams as he'll take first base. Center fielder Tyson Cole now coming up to the plate for the Cats. Bottom of the first here. First pitch, swings, fouls it off. 0-1 your count. Runner on first. No outs. Checks the runner back at first, safe. Oh, 1 your count as Tyson Cole steps back in the batter's box. Pitch, swing and miss. 0-2 your count. And nice base hit up the middle. Single for Tyson Cole. Will advance the runner to second. Runners now on first and second with no outs. As Drew Shriver, number 6, steps up to the plate for the Cats. First pitch, squares up to bunt. Strike. He's going to go at third as the overthrow. And he'll be safe at third, and Tyson Cole will advance at second as well. Runners now on second and third. Oh, 1 now your count. Swing and miss on the outside pitch. 0-2 now your count. Runners on second and third in scoring position. No outs. High, ball. Your count now 1-2. High down the middle, ball. 2-2 now your count. Again, runners on second and third in scoring position. No outs. And it'll be hit up the middle. Checks the runner, and that'll be an RBI for Drew Shriver as Wildcats get on the board. 1-0 now your score in the game as Wildcats take the lead. 1 out. Runners on third as number 18, Peyton Easterling, steps up to the plate for the Cats. First pitch, outside low, 1-0 your count. Second pitch, fouled off. 1-1 now your count with 1 out. Low and outside, ball. 2-1 now your count. Swing and miss. 2-2 now your count. High outside ball, full count now. One out with a runner on third here at the bottom of the first. And that'll be strike 3. Second out here at the bottom of the first. As 25, Will Powell, your first baseman, steps up to the plate. 2 outs here with a runner on third at the bottom of the first. First pitch, low and inside, pass ball, runner's gonna go, and he's gonna slide in safe. Great speed there by Tyson Cole as Wildcats go up 2-0. Powell steps up to the plate. 1-0 your count. No runners on now with 2 outs at the bottom of the first. Swing and miss. 1-1 now your count. Hit down third baseman line, but it will go foul. 1-2 now your count. Again fouled off. Looked like a little bit of an off-speed pitch there. 1-2, still your count here at the bottom of the first with 2 outs. Swing and miss, and that'll do it for the bottom of the first. Wildcats leading 2-0. And we're back at the top of the second here at the Wildcat baseball field. Wildcats leading 2-0 here at the top of the second as Gulf Shores looks to add some points to the board. Batting here leading off at the top of the second is Caden Pierce, number 13, right fielder. First pitch, inside corner, strike. Next pitch, nice single there in between the gap. And Gulf Shores has a runner at first here at the top of the second, no outs. As number 20, Dom Maudet, comes up to the plate. He is the catcher as Enterprise will call time. Enterprise coming out of their timeout as Dom Maudet steps up to the plate. No outs, runner on first here at the top of the second. Again, Enterprise leading 2-0. First pitch, high outside ball. 1-0 your count. Checks the runner at first, and they got him at first. Great job there by pitcher and first baseman for the Cats. 1 out now. Nobody on. Your pitcher for the Cats is number 16, Brady Richardson. Ball in the outside corner. 2-0 your count. Inside corner, strike. 2-1 now your count. Foul ball, 2-2 now your count. Nobody on, 1 out. 2-2 your count. And that'll be a foul ball. 2-2 your count here. This foul ball hits the fence but stays in play. Low inside ball, full count here, 3-2. And they'll call that strike 3, second out of the inning. As number 1, first baseman Maddox Johnson steps up to the plate for Gulf Shores. First pitch, low, ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on. Second pitch. And he hits it down to right field. And that'll be a base hit for number 1, Maddox Johnson. As number 12, Jackson Archiman steps up to the plate for Gulf Shores. Lefty batter here. First pitch, inside, low, ball 1. Again, Cats leading 2-0 here at the top of the second. Gulf Shores runner at first with 2 outs. Second pitch, inside corner, strike 1. 1-1 your count. Inside corner a little off there, ball 2. Two, 1 your count. Inside, ball 3. 3-1 your count. As Jackson Archiman steps back into the plate. 2 outs, runners on first. And strike 2. Full count here. Runners going. And it'll be a foul ball. And that'll be ball 4. Runners now on first and second with 2 outs. As number 11, Judd Keel, steps up to the plate. Center fielder here, number 11. Runners on first and second with 2 outs here at the top of the second. First pitch fielded by the pitcher, and he'll toss it to first, and that'll do it for the top of the second. Wildcats leading 2-0 against Gulf Shores, and we'll be back with the bottom of the second. And we're back here at the bottom of the second. Wildcats leading 2-0 against the Gulf Shores as number 16, Brady Richardson, your pitcher, will lead us off here.
Number 16, Brady Richardson.
First pitch inside. It's gonna have gone off his bat. So we're gonna call a foul ball. And coach coming out to discuss, thinks it hits off of his hand. So the count will be 0-1 now. Second pitch, outside corner strike, so 0-2 now your count. Outside corner, hit down first baseman line, bobbles it, but able to still get the out at first. 1 out so far here at the bottom of the second. As Owen Burrow, number 3, your second baseman, steps up to the plate for the Cats. First pitch, low inside, strike. 0-1 your count here at the bottom of the second with 1 out, nobody on. Second pitch, low, ball 1. Low, ball 2. 2-1 your count here with 1 out. Pitch low again, 3-1 your count now. High, ball 4. Runners on first here with 1 out. As number 4, Mason Chisholm steps up to the plate. Left fielder. Again, runner on first with 1 out here. First pitch, swing and miss, strike 1. Checks the runner at first, safe. Pitch high, tries to throw him back at first, no good. One your count here with 1 out. Pitch down to first, fields it cleanly, goes to first. 2 outs, but the runner will advance to second. 2-0 your score here. Wildcats leading. Runner on second with 2 outs now as number 5, CJ Wilkerson, your right fielder, steps up to the plate. First pitch, strike. A 1 your count. Squares up to bunt, foul ball. 0-2 now your count. Tried to check the runner at second, but they were not ready for that. To your count with 2 outs. Outside corner, ball. 1-2 now your count. Checks the runner, safe. 1-2 your count here with 2 outs. Outside, 2-2 now the count. Low. Full count now, 3-2. Runner on second with 2 outs here at the bottom of the second. Fouled off, 3-2, still your count. And strike 3. So that will do it at the bottom of the second. Wildcats leading 2-0 against Gulf Shores. Top of the third here as your leadoff batter, number 3, Joseph Stevens, will start us off for Gulf Shores. First pitch, fouled off, 0-1 your count. Second pitch, low outside, swing and miss, strike 2. Ball 1, high and away. 1-2 your count. Ball fouled off the third baseman's side. 1-2 still your count. Nobody on, nobody out. Swing and miss. And they will get him on the out at first after the catcher dropped it. So that'll be out number 1 in the third inning. Great job there by catcher, finding the ball underneath him and still making the throw and out. Now up to bat for Gulf Shores, number 5, Colby Franklin, second baseman. First pitch, outside corner strike, 0-1 your count. Second pitch, low and away, 1-1 now your count. Strike 2. 1-2 your count with 1 out, nobody on. Low, ball 2. 2-2 now your count here with 1 out. Swing and miss. Out number 2 of the inning.
Batting shortstop number 2, Mark Stevens.
Ball low. This is number 2, Mark Stevens batting. Second ball, misses low and away. Two-oh your count, and he'll hit it down third base line, fields it cleanly, and gets out at third, and that'll do it at the top of the third. Cats leading 2-0. And we're back at the bottom of the third. As shortstop for the Cats, Jack Williams leads off. First pitch, low outside. 1-0 your count. Second pitch, nice hit, fouled off. 1-1 now your count. Nobody on, nobody out. 1-1 your count here at the bottom of the third. Ball 2. Two one now your count. Hit right up the middle, and that'll be a base hit.
Batting second, center fielder number 17, Tyson Cole.
17 your center fielder, Tyson Cole, now up to bat for the Cats. Runner on first with no outs. Cats leading 2-0 in the game so far against Gulf Shores. Squares up to bunt. Pulls away high, but he'll go on second, and they'll get him out at second on the steal. One out, nobody on. Strike. 0-2 now your count. Nobody on with one out. Your count is 0-2. Pitch. Fouled up. And third baseman will get it for out number 2 of the inning. 2 outs now as number 6, Drew Shriver, steps up to the plate for the Cats.
Batting third base number 6, Drew Shriver.
First pitch. 0-1. And that was a no pitch. So 0-1 is the count. So 0-1 is your count, 2 outs here as Shiver steps up to the plate. High, so now it is 1-1. Swing and miss, strike 2. Count is 1-2. Again, nobody on, 2 outs. 2-2 now your count as that ball is high. And that'll be strike 3, and that'll do it for the top of the third. Cats leading 2-0. As we'll come back at the top of the fourth after this. Top of the fourth, as designated hitter Thrasher Steed will lead off for Gulf Shores. First pitch. Fouled off. 0-1 your count. Cats leading 2-0 at the top of the fourth here. Second pitch is up and away. High, hit in the gap. And that'll be a home run for your designated hitter, Thrasher Steed. And Gulf Shores go up, or excuse me, get on the board with 1 point. Cats leading 2-1. Now your score as Gulf Shores get on the board. First pitch, inside, ball. Nobody on, nobody out. Second pitch, inside, low, 2-0 now your count. Foul ball, 2-1 now your count. Foul ball, out of play. Two now your count. Pitches up, inside. What a snag by first baseman. Oh, excuse me, missed it. But that'll be a base hit for 13. Good hit by 13. Right down the right field line.
Batting catcher number 20, down that left.
Gulf Shores number 20, Dom Maudette, now batting for Gulf Shores. Nobody out, runner on first. Great inning so far here for Gulf Shores, and it's low and outside, but he will go as catcher fumbles it. So now we've got a runner at second. Excuse me for that camera angle. Runner at second, no outs. 1-0 is your count. Pitch is high, thought about it, but no swing. Ball 2. 2-0 your count. High down the right field side, and that'll be out of play. 2-1 now your count here at the top of the 4th. Your score, Enterprise 2, Gulf Shores 1. Runner on second here for Gulf Shores. Another foul. 2-2 now your count. Pitch is down third base line, fair. See if he can get the scoop at first, and he's gonna get pulled off the bag, so he will be safe at first. No outs, runner at first and third now. No outs as number 1 for Gulf Shores steps up to the plate. Runners on first and third. Maddox Johnson here for Gulf Shores. Believe it's his birthday today. Runner in scoring position, squares up to bunt, lays down a beautiful bunt, and they're gonna send him at home, and he's gonna be safe. Tie game now at 2-2. Runners on first and second with no outs here at Gulf Shores. Runners on first and second here at the top of the 4th. Tie game now after that bunt. Squares up to bunt again. And misses it, and that'll send another run to go ahead. So now Gulf Shores goes up 3-2. Good job there by Gulf Shores laying down 2 back-to-back bunts. Gulf Shores number 11, Judd Keel, stepping up to bat now, center fielder. Runner on first and third with no outs here. Squares up to bunt, strike. 0-1's your count. Pitch, low and outside, 1-1 your count. Again, runners on first and third. Gulf Shores now leading 3-2. After a bunt steal called. Swing and miss, as runner will go to second there. 1-2 now your count. Hit in the gap. That'll be a base hit as 2 runs are going to score for Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores now up 5-2. No outs, runner on first.
Third base number 3, Gilbert Stevens.
Number 3 up to bat now here for Gulf Shores. Again, runner at first, no outs. Pitch high, ball 1. Strike 1, 1-1 now your count. Checks the runner at first, safe. High ball. Second baseman catches it for the out. Out number 1 of the inning there. Runner at first now with 1 out. As number 5 for Gulf Shores, Colby Franklin steps up to the plate. First pitch low, 1-0 your count. Checks the runner, safe at first. Runner goes. And they'll get him stealing at second out. Two outs now here for the Cats as Gulf Shores leads 5-2. Great 4th inning here for Gulf Shores, finally able to get the bats moving. Pitch. Shortstop fields it. And they'll get him out. And that'll be it at the top of the 4th. Cats trailing now 5-2 against Gulf Shores. Peyton Easterlin with a heck of a hit there. But it will go foul. Second pitch, ball. 2-1 your count. Ball outside. Hit to short, fielded cleanly. And they got the out at first, 1 out. As number 25 for the Cats steps up to the plate. That is Will Powell, your first baseman. First pitch, ball. Second pitch, ball, 2-0 your count. Pitch fouled off. Two 2-1 your count. Nice high hit there to left field. And that'll be a home run for Will Powell. Hit over in left field. And Cats will get another point on the board, trailing now 5-3 against Gulf Shores. And we're back at the bottom of the fourth as a new pitcher will come in for Gulf Shores. First pitch, strike. Pitcher number 16 batting for the Cats. 1 out so far. High hit ball in the gap, but left field able to field it cleanly. It'll be out number 2.
Batting second baseman, number 3, Owen Burrow.
Number 3, Owen Burrow batting now for the Cats.
He played the wrong part. Yeah, he played the wrong part.
Strike 1. 0-1 your count. Hit to third base, fielded cleanly. And he'll get the out at first, and that'll do it for the fourth. Your score, Gulf Shores leading 5 to Wildcats 3. Hackle, new pitcher for Enterprise. His first pitch, low and away, 1-0 your count. Second pitch, hit high, right fielder, able to get under it for out number 1 of the inning. First pitch, swing and miss. 0-1 your count. 23 batting for Gulf Shores. As time is called. Thrasher Steed, designated hitter, who just hit a home run earlier, is now batting for Gulf Shores. Swing and miss, foul ball. 0-2 now your count. Off speed, hit to center, and it'll be a base hit. 1 out, runner on first.
Number 15, Caden Pierce.
As Caden Pierce comes up to bat for Gulf Shores. Again, 1 out, runner on first. First pitch, hit up the middle. Center gets under it. Out number 2. As Dom Maldette comes up to the plate for Gulf Shores. Top of the 5th here, Gulf Shores leading 5-3. 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch, outside, ball. 1-0's your count. Second pitch, swing and miss. 1-1 your count. Swing and miss. 1-2 now your count. High hit ball in the gap. Center fielder gets to it, and that'll be the end of the top of the 5th. Gulf Shores leading 5 to Enterprises 3. Bottom of the 5th here. First pitch, strike. Number 12 batting for the Cats. Cats trailing 2 here at the bottom of the 5th. Outside corner called strike 2, 0-2. Next pitch misses low and away. 1-2 now your count. Second pitch hit high, center under it. Caught for out number 1.
And second by fielder number 5, TJ Wilkinson.
Center fielder number 5 up to bat now for the Cats. First pitch, strike. Hit up, caught by first baseman. Out number 2. Top of the lineup here for the Cats, Jack Williams up to bat number 1 with 2 outs. Swing and miss. 0-1 your count. Next pitch misses outside corner. 1-1 now your count. Outside miss. 2-1. Dead ball, and he will get a free base at first, so runner on first with 2 outs. As number 17 comes up to bat, that is Tyson Cole. That is your center fielder.
Center fielder number 17, Tyson Cole.
First pitch, outside corner, strike. 0-1 your count.
Get better view back here. Still get the shade.
Yeah, I felt that earlier. Right.
Checks the runner at first, safe. One, 0-1 your count, 2 outs. Checks him at first, safe again. Swing and miss. 0-2 now your count. High and outside, ball. 1-2 your count. Checks the runner at first, safe. safe underneath on the steal. Two to your count with 2 outs. High hit to left field. Safe. Runner at first and third now with 2 outs. As number 6, Drew Shriver, comes up to the plate. Runners on first and third with 3 outs. First pitch, outside, ball. 1-0 your count. Checks runner at first, safe. Checks runner at first again. Faked the throw, went to third. Both safe. Strike. 1-1 your count. Pitch fouled off in left field side. One to your count. Again, 2 outs. Runner at first and third. Cats down by 2. And runner will advance to second there. Runners now on second and third. Foul ball. 1-2 your count with 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Cats trailing by 2. Gulf Shores 5. Cats 3. Bottom of the 5th here. Ball outside, 2-2 your count. Dead ball. Bases loaded now with 2 outs as catcher number 18 will come up to the plate for the Cats. Peyton Easterling coming up to the plate for the Cats. Catcher number 18. Again, bases loaded with 2 outs here at the bottom of the 5th. First pitch, ball.
Good pitch, Joe.
Second pitch, outside corner strike, 1-2 your count. Excuse me, 1-1 your count. Second pitch, high, outside, 2-1 your count. Outside corner strike, 2-2. And called strike 3. And your score at the bottom of the 5th. Gulf Shores 5, Enterprise 3. Maddox Johnson leading off for Gulf Shores. First pitch, strike, outside corner. Second inning pitching for number 12 on the mound. Second pitch. Bopper to first, fielded cleanly by Powell. Gets the out at first. 1 out. As for Gulf Shores, number 12 comes up to the plate. That is Jackson Archman. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, low outside, ball. Outside corner, ball, 2-0. Top of the 6th, swing and miss. 2-1 now your count. Outside corner, strike, 2-2 your count. Hits to shortstop, fielded cleanly. Out at first, 2 outs. As number 11 for Gulf Shores comes up to the plate, that's Judd Keel, center fielder. Hit between short and third, fielded by short, and gets the out at first, and that'll do it. Cats down, Gulf Shores leading 5-3, and we'll be back at the bottom of the 6th. Leading off here at the bottom of the 6th, Will Powell, number 25, first baseman. First pitch called strike. Powell hit a home run earlier, last at bat. Swing and miss, 0-2 your count. Strike 3, out number 1 of the inning. Now to bat number 16 for the Cats.
Shortstop 16, Brady Richardson.
Brady Richardson. First pitch outside, ball 1. Second pitch fouled. One your count. Ball 2. 2-1 now your count. 1 out. Swing and miss. Strike. 2-2 now your count. Nobody on with 1 out. Strike 3. That'll be 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts for pitcher for Gulf Shores.
That number 3, second baseman, Owen Burrow.
Owen Burrow with the hit to left field, fielded cleanly. 3 quick outs here at the bottom of the 6th, and we'll be back with the 7th. Gulf Shores leading 5-3. Stevens with the first at bat, popped up and out in foul ball territory. So it'll be 1 out for the Cats. Number 5 up to bat now for Gulf Shores, Colby Franklin. Second baseman. First pitch, strike. 1 out, 0-1 your count. Second pitch low and away. 1-1 now your count. Next pitch low. 2-1 the count. Strike 2. 2-2 your count with 1 out. Top of the 7th. Low, full count now here, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high in between right and center. Right fielder calls off and catches. 2 outs now for the Cats.
Shortstop number 2, Mark Stevens.
As shortstop number 2, Mark Stevens steps up to the plate for Gulf Shores. First pitch, hit high, center tracking it, and he gets under it for out number 3 of the inning. Gulf Shores leading 5-3. We'll be back at the bottom of the 7th. Wildcats up to bat now as number 5 steps up to the plate for the Cats. 1 out so far. First pitch, outside corner, strike. Second pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2 your count. CJ Wilkerson, right fielder, up to bat right now with a 0-2 count. And outside corner, far out, ball 1. 1-2 your count. Nobody on, 1 out. Wildcats trailing 3 to Gulf Shores 5. Second pitch. Strike 3, 2 outs now. As your leadoff batter, number 1 comes up to bat for the Cats, Jack Williams. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 your count. Second pitch outside. Second pitch outside corner ball. Outside corner ball. 3-1. Foul ball. 3-2 now your count. Hit to right field. Caught. And that'll do it for the game. Gulf Shores winning 5 to Enterprises 3.